Alright, so we're on our way to go try on some suits for the big boy.
The big boy.
The big dog.
Big boy.
I don't know why I said that. But we're on our way to go try on some suits at the Black Tux right now to go see what Nick likes and what we like. I'm thinking beige, I don't know, maybe black. What do you have in mind?
Black. All black.
Alright, let's go try them on.
I have a beige-ish color I could try.
How's it going, mister?
It's good, Missy.
Trying on your tux?
Yep.
Let's see, I gotta see the jacket on.
I feel like the bow tie looks goofy.
Like a server?
Yeah, oh my god, don't remind me.
It's really nice.
You look like the guy on top of the cake.
You do look like the guy on top of the cake. Your weed socks aren't helping you out though.
Well, that's why she's got in black ones. Wear these on the wedding day?
No, I don't want you to wear those on the wedding day.
Do any alterations, but we do reimburse you for
Buttons?
The buttons are really elegant and nice. They make a huge difference.
Like a pearl since it's at the beach.
Yeah. So handsome.
More in between size would probably be better.
I think that one's too small and the other one was too big.
Yeah.
Exactly. You need an in-between size.
I like it, but I don't know. I feel like it's just classic.
You like the black better?
Yeah, I'm not really like trying to make that kind of statement.
Yeah. Look more like a server in this. Or do you like it?
I like it, but I just don't think it's for the wedding. I like a lot of these suits, but I just want...
What do you mean it's...
I feel like I'm like in a jazz band.
Yeah, I do feel like you're in a jazz band. You said you would change into it, didn't you? And you could rent that one, and he just throws it on. That's not not a bad idea.
Let me just try this khaki one, and then I think we'll be good.
Yeah. Hold the tie up. You don't even want to try it on. You hate it that much.
The tie makes it better, but...
Just left the Tux place, and Nick hated the beige one completely, but the black one was really good on him. But we haven't decided our final decision yet. The boys are gonna go back and try on some suits together in tuxes and see what they all like. But it was a successful first fitting. Do you agree, babe?
Yeah, excited. We're doing the tux fittings today. First stop, Gucci.
You!
And some mimosas.
We are at Rodeo Drive, searching for a tux for this one.
Yes, sir.
Tux fitting, yes sir. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's boiling. We are sweating.
Look at the Hollywood tour bus.
There's tour
Look at
buses.
these guys dancing and performing in there.
Wow.
Oh, that's just
Absolutely love it.
Lady said I look like James Bond.
You look like James Bond.
Good sign.
Velvet Gucci's. Wow. Epic.
Sick.
So sick. Cheers. We are in Rodeo Drive, looking for tuxes for Nick's wedding outfit. Cheers. It is going well. We stopped at this little spot that we love to stop at on Rodeo Drive. Tux fitting pit stop, straight to truffle fries. You have a napkin in your shirt like this, Nick?
Not everything can be free and easy.
Because your shirt brand is Free and Easy.
Sometimes you gotta cover up your white free and easy shirt and button it up a little bit.
So that you don't spill Chipotle mayo on it. This one's beautiful. Xenia? Wow. Love this one. So this is the Z Xenia.
I mean, I did like
collar.
this.
do like it.
I mean, it's still a beautiful suit.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously the other one's incredible, but that one's still pretty beautiful. If you were to change, very cool.
It'll be fun. For the dance.
Yeah. So we are done with the tuck shopping. It was very successful. We found a bunch that Nick loves. We're leaving Rodeo now. It was incredible to see all those designer tuxes. Obviously we can't afford some of those, but now we just need to figure out exactly where we're getting it from, etc. If we want to do a custom tux, and we can go from there. Yes, please. Thank you. Cheers.
So on your left will be our butternut squash soup, a little bit of hazelnut cream and fresh chives chopped right on top. On your right is going to be our tortilla soup, tortilla cheese, and tortilla strips.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, it smells amazing.
Perfect.
Butternut squashes. Warms the soul.
Oh my gosh. I love butternut squash.
I know.
So good.
I feel like that's like a safer choice for like most people too. Tortilla soup's really good too.
Wow,
but
tortilla soup's really
it
good
doesn't
too.
blow me away as much as the squash though.
The only thing about the squash is I'm worried, like, is it too much of a seasonal soup for September or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I think of like
But it's almost
fall.
You
fall.
think
I guess
it's
it's
fall?
almost
It's almost fall.
You're
yeah.
so close, yeah.
Yeah. It looks nice and light for me.
Is it dry? It's like almost too dry or something.
No, wait till the end.
It's a little.
That's fruity at the end.
Maybe it was just the soup. It tasted like bland. It tastes like vodka at the end. I don't like it.
Drink some water and try
It
again.
tastes dry and then it hits you with a vodka punch. That's not what I look for in my wine.
They spiked the wine.
Yeah.
How are the first two soups?
Oh, excellent.
delicious.
Both of them were great.
It was hard to decide.
You're doing my job. This one will be on your left. That'll be our organic shaved vegetable salad. It has different heirloom carrots, fennel, watermelon, radish, candied pecans, cucumbers,
Yeah.
and some tomatoes and sherry vinaigrette. Over here will be our Boston hydroponic Boston lettuce with truffle vinaigrette, Humboldt Fog goat cheese, mushroom quenelle, and a focaccia crouton.
Delicious.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
It's Humboldt Fog goat cheese.
Wow.
Yeah, give it a try though. It's like on the milder side. You'll be
Okay,
surprised.
because I'm like very weird with goat
Yeah,
cheese.
just give it a try. Trust me on that.
You sure?
Yeah, this is one of my personal favorite
Spit it out
salads.
if you need to.
Yeah,
That's what it is?
Because
Yeah.
he loves.
I love like any cheese. So.
Yes, that's why we chose.
I know.
this.
I was hard not to pick one of the blue cheese items on the menu, but
Give it a try. It's on the lighter side, so
Okay.
it's not very like pungent.
I don't think you'll dislike it. It's not too strong.
I'll try a little.
It's not as strong as like the cheeses that you don't like. It's a lot lighter.
I actually really like it.
I guess I should try the other one to compare.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
The dressing on this one though is more up my alley. Too vinegary for you? It's like what we make at home with like vinegar.
It's like what we make at home, but
With the candied walnuts and everything.
the thing is I actually, believe it or not, I'm liking this one better. But you've got to be careful of your audience and then liking. Like how many people are gonna like the blue cheese? You know what I mean? I know it's more of an easy one, but you're
They
definitely
don't have
gonna
to use
risk
blue
come.
cheese, but it's
Yeah.
good though. Something else. It's a little lighter.
But yeah, this is like everyone would like it, but I almost find it it's delicious. But to me, it's a little bit bland, no?
What? This one? I think,
The vinaigrette
I think the
is dressing.
vinaigrette is very powerful. Mine feels very dressy.
It's nice clean salad, I'll tell you that.
Like a lot going on still, but it's like more
Everyone
accessible.
will
I
like
feel
it.
like
Everyone will
that
like
one's
it.
kind of like,
This is
whoa, is
fun,
this a
though.
salad or a cheese plate?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, because you got the mushroom and like topping out. It almost looks like with bread. Kind of like a cheese plate mixed with or charcuterie mixed with a
Yeah.
salad.
We tried the same too last time as well, and the same conversation was
Really?
had. Exactly the same.
Wow.
Because they were just worried about that one being too particular.
For sure, for
That's
a bunch
funny.
of people.
But yeah, I think this one's a great one, and everyone will like it.
Ah, beautiful. Crap.
This is our grilled filet au poivre. It has shallot confit on there, horseradish potato gratin, roasted carrots and sunburst squash with a brandy peppercorn sauce. And we have our Chilean sea bass, and that is with faro and Swiss chard. baby bok choy, and a yuzu beurre blanc. And we have our pan-seared chicken with grilled corn succotash and yuca fries and a chipotle demi.
Oh, delicious.
Succotash? What is that?
Succotash. Succotash is like corn and peppers and onions and zucchini.
Oh, yeah.
It's all sort of mixed together.
Yeah.
Chef has paired them the way he thinks is best, but if like for some reason you fall in love with this potato but that chicken or something,
Amazing.
we can work it out.
That's amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna try the fish.
Fish,
first.
we love Chilean sea bass.
Yeah, we actually made it.
The other day.
Yeah, something like that.
That is one fish I have not like done myself.
Oh my god.
It's so good, Chilean
You weren't
sea bass.
lying.
It's
Unreal.
good, right?
She said this was like unreal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Instant.
Melts in your mouth.
I was like excited to have this again today.
Melts in your mouth. You're like, trust me. And you're
Yeah,
right.
sea bass is a really premium fish too. It's so delicate. I was a little scared away because I'm not huge on mushrooms, so I was a little scared about all the mushrooms going on. But the fish itself is so good.
With this fish, I love the fish, but I'm not, like, Faro is kind of just like to me. So it'd be fun to pair it with something else. Has anyone else paired it with something else?
So that's what we did last time too.
Really?
Yeah. So we did a herb risotto last time, which is really
I
good.
love risotto. So if I have to say it, but you're gonna have to try the red meat.
I'm gonna try it
She doesn't
today.
usually do red meat.
Gotta try it. You gotta do
She
it.
doesn't usually do meat, but definitely not red meat. It's not part of the,
It's okay.
the 20, of the 80-20.
I will do it.
This was what I was most excited for. And try it with the red too.
Yeah, I will.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal. With those potatoes?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
It
scalloped.
melts in your mouth again. I love the chicken, but I do love these two the best. But we've got to serve the yuca fries with something.
We actually really like
You
yuca
can,
fries because my part of on my dad's side they're like Puerto Rican.
Oh, really?
So we like make yuca, like it's
That's
kind of
fun.
yeah, but
We could do them as a past app, like in a little cone.
That could be fun.
oh yeah, I'm really impressed.
I'm impressed with it all.
Yeah. The
I'm-
fish is actually the standout, and
Oh,
the
the fish
steak
is
is my
incredible.
favorite food, but I actually think the fish is probably the best one out of the three.
Wow.
Because that sauce on the fish, what is that sauce?
It's a yuzu beurre blanc.
It's
Okay.
like so buttery.
I love
Yeah, it's a
yuzu.
buttercream sauce.
Incredible.
I think that with the
Cuts through the
risotto.
fat of that fish. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I think it would complement the risotto would complement it well as like one kind of dish.
I agree.
That you could eat together. Not that this doesn't. I just think we're a little less familiar with faro.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's got gluten in it, so if you have any people that are gluten free.
Yeah.
I'm not gluten free, but I try to stay away from gluten.
Okay,
good
so a
point.
risotto
Yeah.
would be a good choice.
Yeah.
But you like the
Wouldn't
yuca
work.
as like a reception type of item?
We just want it.
Yeah,
so
we
we're thinking
love-
how else
we
can
like
have it
yuca.
so reception makes sense.
Not
yeah.
a lot of people know about yuca, but we're big fans.
What type of sauce would you be looking for? Like chipotle cream, or like a
Ooh,
ranch,
yes.
or like
Call
a
it.
Could you
chipotle
do
ranch?
a mojo?
Yeah, we can do a mojo
like a
for
cute
it.
mojo?
Yeah, of course.
Really not Chipotle ranch?
That's
or-
the traditional sauce for yuca. I mean, at least where I come from.
You are
Okay.
correct.
It's a citrusy
Oh,
sauce.
it's a vinegar.
It's sort of like that.
Trust me, you'll love it. You'll love it.
It's got some body to it, so if you dip the fry,
It'll be enough to take out.
correct.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining
With
us.
my 10 glasses.
Look how you're pushing that away.
Perfect.
That wasn't me. I never did this.
So a little bit more champagne in the cake on the left there. That's the
Incredible.
raspberry champagne celebration.
Okay.
There's a white chocolate, raspberries, and the sponge is soaked with champagne. The middle cake is the chocolate dipped strawberry, and the one on the right is the salted caramel with chocolate.
Wow. So this had like a cookie something or chocolate white cake?
Chocolate chips inside the
Okay,
cake. Yeah.
that's what got me.
And the fresh strawberries in the cream.
Fun.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, enjoy.
Thank
If you
you.
have any
Thank
questions,
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Cheers.
Okay,
Wine cake.
with the
tasting.
champagne.
We're going back to the champagne.
Yeah.
I will have
Cheers,
one of those.
Katie.
I love it. Cheers.
All right, I'm excited for these.
And remember, for this one, you can do 2 flavors. So if you fall in love with 2,
Oh, you can do
you
2
can
flavors.
do 2.
Amazing.
How does that work? You just
We'll
top
do
it?
different levels.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Alright, try the one on the left first.
That's like
Oh my gosh, it's so
that's like
airy.
strawberry shortcake.
It's so airy.
It's like strawberry shortcake,
It's like I didn't eat anything.
but it's raspberries.
But the bite and it's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like
Mhm.
some-
The little
It's
cakes
so
that
good
used
and
to do
light.
with whipped cream and strawberries.
That's dangerous. You could eat so much of it.
So
Yeah, that's like a more like traditional. I feel like.
Very traditional. And I like that there's a strawberry in it. Have you tried it with the strawberry yet? I mean the raspberry? Wow, that's just a perfect
cream
wedding
is like-
cake. Can't
yeah.
go wrong.
That's why I was saying we had to try this because I feel like this was like the
It's
most
the
normal.
go-to, yeah.
Wow.
I'm excited to try this chocolate chip thing now.
So
All right, on to the second
I haven't
one.
tried that one before.
Oh, you haven't? Hey, he likes this one.
Strawberry.
Wow, that's interesting.
I know, interesting is the one I came with to mine with too.
It's really
Because I don't
interesting.
know if strawberries would go with chocolate chip like it. Like I feel like the strawberries out of it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it goes. That's what it is.
I feel like it's two separate.
It looks
things.
like it does, but then when you, yeah, it's like chocolate.
It's everything I
in
love
the-
though. My favorite fruit, chocolate chip white cake.
It wouldn't be my choice, but
I
it's delicious. I mean, it's
very,
cake.
It's very moist too.
All of it's moist. You can tell. All right, chocolate.
I like the caramel.
I love it.
If we could do two. I mean, I haven't tried
But
it
wouldn't
yet.
they be so different? You do one layer, that one layer,
Well,
that.
then you please
Ooh,
your
that's such a
chocolate
good
and caramel
idea.
people, and you please your
That's what you do.
vanilla.
Yeah, and then we'll serve it every other person. So like as you guys as a couple, one of you is getting the chocolate, one of you is getting the celebration, and so then you can share it together.
That's amazing.
I haven't tried this one yet.
That's a great idea.
Okay. I like those two picks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Do you like the one we write?
I'm about to try it. I like it. It could be a little bit more salted, but I like it.
Maybe they can crack some salt.
I like it. I think that'll. It's not my kind of cake, but people will love it. If I had to pick one, I'd probably just go more classic. But if you can combine the two, I think that's the way.
A nice presentation too. It has
To
it,
have
like,
both.
kids
There's
and
some people
servers
with
kind of
different
feel.
palates.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it works. I recommend it. highly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that one too.
Okay.
So then the only things that we have to select food-wise still are the past apps and then vegetarian entree.
Food tasting and cake tasting for our wedding.
Yep.
They gave us so much champagne that I'm dying.
And so much food we even
And
get
so
to keep
much
tasting
food.
at home.
Yeah, they gave us
Tried
food to
two
go.
soups, 2 salad,
I
3
am
entrees,
low-key
3
wasted.
cakes, 4 to 5 wines.
And it's
It
good.
was epic, and we made some great decisions.
Just left the wine and food tasting.
Well, it was meant to be the food and cake tasting, but apparently the wine was most important.
They gave us.
I stayed under the limit so I could be the responsible driver. Wow, look at that car. It looks
What
like
did I
Back to the
do?
Future.
What did I do, Nick?
You acted like it was a wine tasting in Napa.
They gave us so much wine. It was so freaking good, guys. It was unreal. It was like Michelin star. It was bomb.com.
Bomb.com.
It was bomb.com. We could not decide what we wanted, but
Bomb
we decided.
diggity dog.
We chose the best food options for our guesties. Our guesties. And yeah, can you not make me look like a psycho? It was so fun. I think the food outshined the cake personally. What do you think?
I mean, food always. I'm not a big like dessert guy, you
The
know.
food was unreal. We like literally couldn't decide. We tried like
That's
a chicken,
expected.
a beef, a fish, which I'm never allowed to usually eat, but I ate it today just to try everything and see what I liked best. We're really excited with our choices. And now we're back to LA. Very successful tasting.
Or drinking for you.
All right, so we're on our way right now to dance class. Me and Nick are doing some dance lessons. You excited?
Yeah, very much like.
I've never done ballroom. It's ballroom, right? I think it's ballroom.
I think so.
Yeah, I've never done ballroom. Grew up dancing, but ballroom, it's not something I know. So let's go start.
What about twerking? You know that.
Twerking I know. Twerking I've done.
Booty dancing.
But ballroom, booty dancing, twerking, jazz, hip hop, all the classics.
Twerking is a classic.
Yeah, the classics, I'm saying.
Classic is.
But ballroom, you know, I'm not as used to. All right, let's go. So Nick and I are on our way to go try on some wedding rings. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do, babe?
Yep, gold
I
band.
think gold for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, gold. Let's go check it out. Okay, this one's huge, but we're looking at the shape. Oval.
Oh wow.
Other option. That one's really cool neck.
5,500 bucks each.
I feel like we're getting a little bit bigger and a little less.
Yeah, and then this is just the classic.
This is what I'd always imagine, like what my dad has and stuff.
That's what I'd imagine too. And then you could put something cool on it.
It's this one, right?
I don't know. I really just am drawn to that though.
You are?
Yeah, I feel like it's got a little style. This is like your class. This is your classic.
Let me just see the classic one.
Start the clock.
You like the classic one?
Not as much.
Okay. So Nick and I just left the wedding band search. Nick has a good idea of what he wants now, don't you? And I know a little bit more about what I want. Got to try them on and see what we like. We're gonna come back for sure though. Finalize the deal and stuff. Maybe look at a few other places just in case to compare prices. And now we are at Perch, the rooftop here in downtown LA. We always love coming here. The view is unreal.
Congratulations. You better say yes.
Oh shit! Gotta say yes to this guy? Cheers! Alright, so we're doing another tasting today because Nick wanted to try another steak. I wanted to try a different cake.
And I wanted to try the yuca fries with
the yuca fries.
mojo
Yeah.
for the cocktail hour appetizers.
So it's good.
Which we won't
Crunch
even be
time
at,
is
probably.
coming. I know, which we probably won't even be at this cocktail hour, but so let's go, we're eating them now. Tasting round 2.
How good are these, babe?
I love them.
It's gonna be, I guess we'll do it with like a little ramekin for like,
Yeah.
because people are gonna need like a little sauce on the side.
Well, this is the sauce. Well, why don't we ask him when he
Yeah.
comes back how will it be served?
Isn't yuca so good? Same as yuca's, cassava and yuca are the same thing, you know that, right?
No, I didn't.
Cassava and yuca are the same thing, it's just two different names for the same
Wow.
thing. So the cassava tortillas we love are made out of yuca.
Wow.
Yeah, cassava flour, yuca flour. Oh my god.
You don't wish it was thicker?
I thought it was gonna be that like mixed in with an aioli, so like more of like a, you know, dip. It's lime, it's orange juice, it's olive oil, garlic, I think.
These are chef's
Yeah.
kiss.
Where'd you get that from?
Yep, that's a good thing.
This is, but I never heard chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss? I wish I heard that. Love you.
I do have to work today. Doesn't seem like it.
No. No working. It's not too well done for me.
No. It's medium.
It's another bite.
Are you not blown away by that?
Why don't you eat meat? Like you. It's a bit chewy to me.
Sure, it's steak. You know what I just realized? That you have a big piece of fat there,
Yeah.
which
That's okay.
which I like.
Well, you can eat it.
want-
You love it?
Love it. I'll save a little bit left for the wine. Maybe a little bit more chimichurri for everyone.
Way more chimichurri. 100% more chimichurri.
Come on, potato.
It's up to you. This is your game. It's your wedding. If you want that, get that.
I mean, hands
cares what
down,
everyone
I'm
else
way more
wants?
impressed by this.
And do that. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna eat the fish, but
Yeah.
so it's up to you. You want to be like stoked on your wedding, so do this, babe. Yours. Now I see what you're saying. And the salty again. Wow,
Chimichurri.
incredible. And then these potatoes are sick, full of cream and everything I can't eat.
Different things you guys have to do. This is the fun kind.
Yeah.
You're gonna, like,
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
Oh, for sure.
less fun things
Yeah.
to do, and
Yeah, I'm supposed to be working right now, so this is much better.
well,
Great.
This is nice. Yeah.
good, perfect.
Malbec, Malbec and Cabernet is what I was thinking too. So.
If we were Argentinian, we would argue that Malbec is just as good as Cabernet Sauvignon,
Yeah,
if not better.
I agree.
But
That's nice. It's actually pretty smooth too, and the steak is phenomenal.
perfect.
I mean, yeah, I think we're gonna go with this.
yeah.
So, I mean, they want to choose something that is a crowd pleaser, but I feel like
But he's kind of like.
I feel like people stay away from New York because of the
He's
fact.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's your
People are
wedding.
gonna like it. They're just gonna feel a little fatter.
Exactly. But see how we cut this a different way?
Yeah.
It makes it's a different presentation,
Yeah,
and it's a great cut of meat. I personally love New York steak.
it's my favorite food is steak, and my favorite type of steak is New York strip. It's definitely really good. And keep biting it. It gets richer as it goes on.
Why is the cake so dry? You know what I mean?
I think you need to try it with it. You haven't tried it with that.
I did.
No.
Icing we like better, but it's too thick.
So we know what we want.
So we don't know. Figured it out.
We really packed the vanilla on the outside.
Okay.
The cake is a lot denser. Probably not.
So I think the cake itself, I don't think I like it denser.
Okay.
I liked it better before. I think
Okay.
now it tastes a bit more dry versus
Yeah,
the other
it's a little
time.
dry because it's a lot heavier.
I would prefer the other way.
Okay.
But the icing's better.
Okay.
The icing's great. It's very buttery and
The
rich.
icing's way better.
Right.
So I would say the cake the last
Okay.
day and then the icing this
Okay,
way.
perfect. Yeah, wonderful.
And so, sorry, what kind of cake is this exactly? Just
Well, normally we do a light vanilla sponge. We call it a light
vanilla sponge.
Yeah, but
And this is a white chocolate vanilla bean icing?
yes.
Okay. I think that's the fix then.
I think that's the fix.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fix.
Very wonderful.
Thank you
Nice
so
to see you.
much.
So,
That's a wrap, I guess.
Game, we saw, we ate.
We're not crazy about the cake, but
I like it. I don't think you've eaten enough. And you're not eating
I've
the
eaten the
icing.
whole thing.
Baby, you gotta eat it like this.
I had a bite like
You
that.
gotta
I could
get
throw up
it.
if you give me
You
another.
gotta eat it. Let him eat cake.
Cheers to wedding.
Crazy
So
steroid and
right now
chemicals.
love this.
Okay. And all these items will be displayed on the revisions, just so everyone's on the same page.
Okay. I think that this makes more of a difference than I thought it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are this clear plates the one the montage already has?
Yeah, which they're fine, and I saw them in person, and they're better. But I think that this is making.
If you hadn't seen that, you
Yeah.
probably would have said it was fine.
Yeah. Did I do any higher ones? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would do lower ones. Cause
Yeah, we have the two heights. We have that
we
one
have
and the
the
half.
little.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the.
Do you have them?
I don't have the little ones because I don't
Okay.
really carry them that often, but we can get them. It's not a big deal. Like this,
Okay.
just in clear.
So
Okay.
it just keeps leveling down.
Yeah, because you already have that big thing. Yeah.
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 It just covers the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. Very elegant and pretty.
Yes.
I agree. Let's say we're dealing with an 8-foot table right now, okay?
Yeah.
This would be the centerpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, we would have something a little bit smaller with a collection of candles. Then we would move over and have another larger one.
Every other.
Yes.
Is that usually what you do?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So it gives you more variety. So more of that.
So
like,
they're not just the same.
yeah. See, if your eye sees so many of the same things, it's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But if you see different kinds of heights and styles of things, you have to look at it for more time. So you get to take it in better.
Okay.
So that's just what the human eye does. So that's why we try to give you a variety of things.
Okay. I love the way they look right now. Morning. We are on our way to get our marriage license this morning.
Wild.
Excited. Any last words?
Oh shit. Just kidding.
Very funny. It's actually a cute little one.
Dun, 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 dun.
We got it. We got the gift. Nick's reading the fine print. Are you making sure everything looks right? We did it! Well, not yet, but one step closer. It's just such a beautiful lawn. love this.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like the open eye look.
Open eye look, definitely.
I don't think bottom liner for me though. I feel like it kind of closes me out. Okay.
Like a soft shadow,
Yeah.
not liner.
Yeah.
Something like soft that defines the important thing is mainly like I want to make sure the coverage that you're happy with. You don't want the dewiness to be here in the middle.
Yeah.
You want it to be around because that translates as oily.
Yeah.
So eyes will keep like soft, and then the liner will just, depending on how long would you like it. I wouldn't recommend too long.
Okay,
like,
not too long.
No, something that flows with the lashes.
Okay.
Something that kind of like comes together with the lashes. It doesn't stand out too much.
Okay.
So it just complements and just gives your eyes that more almond shape.
Pretty,
rather than-
okay.
And lifting it up.
Yeah.
And then as far as lips, and we'll just
Lips,
go with-
I liked, like, I always do for like a nudie pink, but I'm almost thinking maybe a bit pinker for the bridal.